Welcome, everybody. This is Chief from the RC Speaker Super Series Community Live Show, brought to you by Barjar Spares out of Victoria there. Wiggy, all these great deals he does with quarter scale guys. Australia's #1 quarter scale, fifth scale spare parts shop. Express shipping daily around Australia. So get on board with Wiggy. Get your spare parts for your bar jars and for your quarter scale, for all your bashes or your races or just having fun. But he's got all the spares for everything. So thanks, Wiggy, for your support, sponsoring this show. And hopefully people get behind you and look after you with the buying parts and stuff out of Victoria there. As I said, he ships out daily. So well done to Wiggy. So just thought I'd come on tonight, just give you a bit of an update on what's happening in the world of quarter scale racing around Australia, around the world. And it's been a pretty hectic time over the east there with the lockdowns and all the stuff happening. A few Facebook comments and stuff like that happening. How why is it happening, and how can we get out of it? And it's pretty hard to see what's happening and to comprehend all the lockdowns and stuff like that. So we're doing good over here, but on the east coast, it's pretty good. How you going, NT Jack from Darwin there? How you going, Jack? I'll be up there in a couple of weeks for the Chariots, so hopefully it should be a good show. Clayton Mills was always back on, with always a great supporter of this quarter scale racing in Australia. He does a great help for the show. Whoops. Better turn that off. But he helps. He sponsors a couple of meetings and sponsors myself and sponsors the club and does all the. Just loves supporting quarter scale racing around WA. So thanks for that, Clayton. As you can see on the screen there, Clayton Mills, the Mills Drainage Summer Slam, coming up on the 27th of November. Should be a great meeting for all the classes and all going up for trophies and stuff like that. Hopefully Clayton will have his sidecar down there so we can have a good look at that and the kids can jump over it, and might even give it a couple of laps around the track slowly with the quarter scale guys on as well. So it's just great that Clayton can do that for us, and that should be a really good show. So well done for Clayton for doing that. And it's all about, getting it out there, and these guys come down, a bit of fun, and they'll bring a few guys down with them and they'll see what we're actually doing in quarter scale racing. So it should be great. With the West Oz news, there's a Busy Bee only coming up on the Saturday, the 21st of August. It's just a time to get down there, and I think it's starting around about 9:30. Get down there, pull a few weeds up, and just do a bit of. I think they've got to replace a few of the boards on the track, a few of the fence boards. Just general cleanup around the place. Place a couple of doors that have been eaten by all the weather we have down there, and just hopefully we can clean up and get the track looking pretty up to scratch, and just so doing a fair bit with that. So it should just be a great day to go down there and help, and just watch out for the website, the Facebook page, West Oz Facebook page, just for more details if you need them. Take all your gardening gear down there, and slashers and wheelbarrows and stuff like that. So just the more hands will be down there, the less work it will be, just to try and keep the place coming up to scratch for the new race season coming up. So I think the club is also still looking for a canteen manager, one of the most important jobs of the club, to get people on there and just helping out in the canteen, because if we don't have a canteen, we don't make money, then we don't have a club. So unfortunately, it's the way it looks. But so hopefully we can get. We've been really welcome with our canteen. The people who come down, they reckon it's a great canteen. The food's sensational. So hopefully we can find someone to manage the canteen for the coming season and generate an income for the club to keep us up and running. I think there's also timing tower staff required. I don't know if they've got anyone to run the timing yet, but it will. If they have, it's still the more people who learn it, the better off we'll be in the long run. If because people get crook or got to go away, and without the tower staff, without the timing tower staff, we can't run a meeting, or we can run it but very slowly because of the way you got to lap count and do the hand lap count and stuff like that. It makes it a whole lot easier, a whole lot slower for the meeting to run and stuff like that. So hopefully we can find a couple of people for that. Or hopefully everyone can, most of the people can just go into the timing tower on the race meetings, just see how it actually runs and see if they can help out on there. So that'll be great to see. So, but other than that, it's just also like to put a shout out to Big Kev and his brother Chris from the Fifth Scale Dirt Oval Racing Network in Tennessee, America, in USA. They put on a great show. They're always promoting the show from over here, always promoting Australia on their show for the just to get it out there. Every time they do a show, they always mention Australia and West Australia and the videos they've seen of what we do over here, and they thoroughly enjoy it. So shout out to those guys. If you they normally go on live with their Facebook page, live shows on when they're at race days and stuff like that the night before and all that. So also the other one is America's Outlaw Raceway, Fear the Outlaw, Mike Willman. He puts on a great live show. If you watch the show this morning, he actually had a mention with Jimmy Connolly, one of the guys on there. He was interviewing, actually remembers when Jimmy Connolly went over there, the Bandit, they used to call him. And he mentioned that. He couldn't remember Jim Waddell, but I'm sure he will if they really look back into it. But it's great to see that they, recognise the Australians who went over there and raced. And he reckons Jimmy Connolly was quite a showman with his mask and his bandit or whatever he had on it over his mouth and stuff like that. I reckon he's a fun guy. So it's great to see that we get recognised on the live shows that they do over there, and it's getting it out around town, around the world, which is really good as well. How you going, Wiggy? So you've just come on. So how you going? Tanya's probably listening as well in the background there. Wiggy and Tanya, great supporters of RC racing in Australia. It's the Barjar Spares man from Victoria there, getting stuff out the door every day. He's got looking at his Facebook page. He's got a hell of a lot of stuff coming in as well. Looks like he might need a bigger warehouse the way it's coming in. So, but from what I've heard, it's going out just as quick as it comes in. Welcome, Darren Lockett over there. He's jet setting around Tasmania there, having a bit of a holiday with his family, so it's good to see. I think he's heading up to Darwin for the Chariots a bit later on in the next couple of weeks or next week or so. So well done, Darren, for coming on. Just listed heaps on my page. Yeah, I saw that. John Wiggins just listed a heap of spares on his page. If you go to his Facebook page, you'll find out that he's got heaps of spares there for building, and more coming. Always coming in the door, which is great to see. So that's good to hear. So that's I haven't heard any more information on the Australian Open in New South Wales on October the 1st and 4th. I put a message to Boothie today, but it didn't answer me back. So I don't know if it's still scheduled to go on, but hopefully it is with all the COVID-19 stuff happening. But it's hopefully he'll come back to me and let me know. I might get him on. It won't happen. Dale Pike reckons it won't happen. And he was one of the guys who was definitely heading over there. So, but it's not definite it won't happen, but it just looks like it won't happen. So, who's all these guys buzzing me? It's Showtime just sent a message somewhere along the line. So, yeah, so that's what's happening with that one. So, as I say, just keep in touch with their website and stuff like that, and we'll see what happens with that show. So Good evening, Tim. How you going? Tim Trihorn's just come on board as well. Just having a bit of a listen around. So hopefully we'll see what's happening with that. So stay tuned to their Facebook page for all the happenings. As I said before, the Mills Drainage Summer Slam be held on the November the 27th, Saturday, November 27th, speaking to Clayton on the weekend at Con Migro's party they had on the weekend. He's looking forward to getting down there, and he's talking to a few guys there, and they want to come down and have a look. They haven't seen the track before, haven't seen Corscar racing, so hopefully it's a great show. It will be, and hopefully have his sidecar on display down there. And we just have a bit of a fun meeting and a few prizes up for grabs and stuff like that. So, well, as I said, well done again to Clayton for getting on with that. So, next few meetings or next few shows, I'll probably have some giveaways. I've got a box of giveaways just arrived from Wiggy for the giveaways on the show. We've just got to work out how we're going to do it. But it's great to see Wiggy supporting the show, and we'll get onto those. It's a pretty good box of tricks there. So I don't know what. Am I still here or have I gone? Oh, I think I'm still here. So it's just trying a couple of things here. See if we can see what's happening with it. So yeah. So just a bit of a hold up there. Sorry about that. I was just in the middle of doing something and had to get it. So the Da Vinci Homes RC, the Barjas Bears Da Vinci Homes RC Speedcar Super Series WA. The dates have been released. You're always there. Oh, that's good. I'm not going anywhere. The dates have been released. 6 rounds. Round 1, September the 25th. Round 2, October 16th. Round 3, October 30th. Round 4, December the 11th. Round 5, January the 8th. And round 6, the final round, will be January the 29th. A bit of a sharp little series for the time. So it's that'll be the rounds. If you can, the West Oz Corscale Speedway calendar is already been released. It's on the website and it's on the Facebook page. So if you want to download it and have a look and see where all the meetings are, and I'll put mine up very shortly. And I'll get Robert Coombs on the show probably next couple of weeks, probably after I get back from Darwin. So that'll be a great little chat with Robert to see how the Helen track is going. The new track coming into Victoria there. It's had the graders on it, so they're getting pretty close. But we'll have an interview with him as well, just to see how things are going. Yeah, so as I said, the Super Series, 6 rounds. Joker cards won't be used. There'll be a Joker round, just drawn out of a hat after the last round. They're the main 2 changes. $50 nomination fee, which all the money goes back into the prizes and the club. I don't make anything out of the Super Series myself. So it's just one of those. I put everything I get into it. I put into the club and I put into the series, and people, get the prizes at the end of the series. So it's just one of those things. We won't go around and have the barbecue after every meeting, bit of a get together, and have a bit of a banter session, which is great to see. And it's great to see people just getting on with each other after the meetings and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so that's the Super Series. The sponsors will be named a bit later on. There's definitely Barjar Spares back on board as the naming right sponsor. Da Vinci Homes will be back on board. West Oz Estimating's back on. GVR Racing's back on. Tim Trihorn, L-Plat Racing's back on board. So I've got a few sponsors back on board and just working on a couple more, which will be great to see. So that's mainly the part with the RC Speedcar Super. I'll just give you a little show here with I'm just going to try something again, as we do, and just going to show you how quick the quarter scale speed cars are actually. You know how quick they do go around the track. This is something I'm trying. So, oops. Have a look at the little left-hand side there. You can see the kilometre an hour speed on them. This is just a bit of onboard footage from the GoPro camera, and so there's a big crash there. So we're not going that fast, but it just goes to show that they're doing actually 50, just on 50 k's an hour around the track at the peak time, and it's just, you know, you don't realise how quick they are going until you see something which is telling you the speed of them. So the driving's pretty average on my behalf, I'll give you the tip. But just when you look at me, I was doing 50, and you got Aaron Frendo, who's behind me there, just past me, and he caught me pretty quick, so he probably doing 55 k's an hour at the time. So it's just it's pretty good footage when you look at it. You learn a fair bit when you. Whoops, Greg's wheel fell off. Not yet, it hasn't. When you watch, you know, this is how you learn to do stuff, and how you learn your car's actually performing and stuff like that. If you get videos of your own car and on board or outside videos, you can actually learn a fair bit of car setup and stuff like that. So it's just a GoPro camera I've got on that one. So it's no, it's good. It's just a bit of a learning curve. So I've got these videos up on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. As you want these, I'm also going. This is also going to my YouTube channel as well. This broadcast, and it's broadcasting out of a couple of Facebook pages as well. So, but no, it's pretty good viewing to watch stuff like that. So yeah, so back on live again. So yeah, so that's just a bit of footage of how the cars get around the track. I'll probably get a fair bit more of that this year with a bit more footage, and probably do a fair bit of broadcasting this year with live stuff and a bit of live streaming of our racing. I just mount an iPhone up on the pole or something, so I can get the whole track at once and just go live with this program I'm using now. So hopefully that should be so you just see what things. Tim Metcher, reckon mine was doing it closer to 65, 70 when he hit the fence. They all go fast. They always go fast when they hit the fence, when they're heading towards the fence or out of control. So it was, yeah, that's how it works with stuff like that. So yes, that was a little bit of speed car action with the stuff I've just been doing. The Carahall Transportation RC Late Model Summer Thunder Series. The series we run over 4 rounds during the season. Same points format as last season. So the dates have been announced for this one as well. So round 1 will be September the 25th. Round 2 will be December the 18th. Round 3 will be January the 29th. And round 4 will be February the 6th, final round. So that'll be late model series. A few prizes up for grabs, and just a bit of just to keep a bit of interest in the series, in the late model racing. Heard there's a few new cars getting built as well, which is good to see. And the numbers for quarter scale this year they're looking pretty good. I think there's a fair few cars getting getting built out there and getting rebuilt and stuff like that. A few cars have been sold as well, so I mean new guys are coming into it. I've got already got 4 guys have committed to the Super Series. I haven't put it out there really out there yet. I just put a Facebook page, just put a post out on me messenger page that with the rules and everything. I'm going to post it up on Facebook on my course, my RC Speaker community page. This page I'm running off now, and so they'll be up there then. And then I'll put out the forms to fill out and get them back to me. So it's going to be coming up pretty quick. It's not much of an off season once the calendar has been released. So hopefully we will either get up and running by then. And so everything's looking pretty good, club wise, racing wise, and the stuff that's getting built out there. So what's happened here? I don't know what's happened here. I'm still live. So okay, yeah, don't know what's happened there, but we'll go back here. Yeah, so it's just it's great to see everybody getting on and having a bit of fun around the place, promoting the sport, what they do. It's great to see, the new track at Hallam in Victoria there's taking shape. They had a grader on a couple of weeks ago. Then they got caught into lockdown again, which is 3 or 4 times now. And I heard a few guys aren't very happy over there, which is, I don't blame them. It's getting caught up in this stuff. Everything's so unpredictable. I think Canberra went to lockdown today for over 1 case or something. So hopefully we will get a bit of a hand on this COVID stuff and start trying to work out how we can get away with not having it happen. And it's going to be around for a long time, but we just got to work out how we can curtail it and not trying to put everyone under pressure all the time. So it's hopefully it just works out like that. So, but other than that, there's not much happening around the place. So there's a few new cars getting built there, and big speedway meet, normal speedway up on Darwin in the next couple of weeks. Chariots of Thunder's running up there. A few guys are heading up there to have a look around to get their speedway fix. I'll be heading up there. Darren Lockett's heading up there as well. So Mike Oliver from Carroll Hall, he's going up as well. So there's a few guys heading up there to have a bit of a holiday and watch some speedway racing. And so I think it's actually getting streamed now as well. I've read on Facebook tonight they're going to stream the 2 shows, the Northern Series title this weekend and the Chariots of Thunder. And it's there's a few guys from West Australia have gone up. Knoxville on now. Yeah, Knoxville, as Jimmy's just put on, Knoxville is running this weekend. I think they started racing today. So that'll be a good watch. And a few new drivers in there and a couple of James McFadden, Brooke Tatnell, the Madsen boys, all from Australia, having a pretty good run. Scott Baguki from South Australia, he's over there as well. So there's a few guys having a run over there for Knoxville. And as I said, up Darwin this weekend, there's Ryan Farrell's making his return to racing. Got Jason Pride up there, and a few other guys have headed up. Robbie Farr's running for Pridey, and it should be good shows up there. I said we've got who else is going up there? The W60 cars up there. I think Darren Molyneux's running that one, and James Inglis is going up for the Chariots. And there's a few other guys who have headed up there, so it makes it a great round. And a few speed car guys are heading up. About 6 or 7 speed cars are heading up as well, so it should be good showing up there. So hopefully, as I say, you can watch it on live stream it, and just there you go, your Saturdays and Fridays and Saturday nights for the next 3 weekends, all sorted out. So, but no, it's everything else is just cruising along. I said the Super Series. There's a few sponsors there for the Super Series. It's Optima Press, West Oz Estimating, L-Play Racing, Headington Racing, GV Racing, Da Vinci Homes, RC Chief, and Barjar Spares. They're the sponsors who have all come back on board again this year. So well done to those guys. You got the Carroll Hall Transportation Late Model Southern Thunder Series. Mike Oliver, thanks for running that one, Mike. Thanks for the support with that. You've got the Mills Drainage Summer Slam, Mills Drainage Summer Slam. So we've got a few big meetings coming up through the year, with the other meetings, the trophy meetings, and everything. So it's all looking pretty good for the season. You've got Barjar Spares. He's the major sponsor of this show, which helps out a lot. And look at that, nothing. So yes. So no, thanks to everybody for watching the show. Get out there, come back live. And so hopefully next couple of weeks, they'll say there's a busy bee, 21st of August on Saturday, 21st of August, 9:30. Go down there and help clean up the place and get it up and looking nice for the first show. The first meeting's in September, I think. September the 25th, September 15th, I think, or 17th of September. I think that's the first meeting. So we've got a couple of back-to-back meetings to start with. And so we're looking pretty good for that. So it should be a great start to the year. And then have a little bit of a lull over February because the main Speedway's got a fair bit happening. And most of the series, my two series, will be over by then. And then gets onto the state titles and the big meetings towards the end of the year. So it's a good year we've got planned. Should be great to hopefully contest them all and just go and have a bit of fun with all your mates and just go and race our cars and have fun and race serious and have a bit of after party fun afterwards. So all in all, just like to thank everybody tonight for tuning in. It's great to see everybody tune in tonight, and we'll be able to just come around next couple. Probably won't go live probably for about 3 weeks. So I'm away for a few days with the chariot, so I'll probably go live just after that, and then they'll be pretty close to getting started on the season. So everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. Just like to thank everybody out there, all the sponsors, Barjar Spares for sponsoring the show, the West Oz Corscale Speedway. Just if you want to find out anything. And a couple of guys messaged me during the week. They are interested in signing up, which is a couple of new guys, hopefully. I just told them to head on down or get on in touch with the club or head on down to the Busy Bee and introduce yourself, and all the papers will be down there. Hopefully they'll be signing up. So it's good to get a couple of people who notice this show and are interested in signing up. So that'll be good. So yeah, thanks everybody for this show, and I will catch you guys probably in a couple of weeks, and we'll have a bit more fun in a couple of weeks. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.